Hey guys, I'm Jess. Welcome to my home. Today's video is going to be a plan with me. When I go ahead and sit down to put my weekly plan in my planner, I usually do this on a Sunday, afternoon or evening. Today is Friday. I'm going to go ahead and do this plan with me video today because I have a quiet house and the sun is shining, so hopefully the video quality will be better. But keep that in mind. I don't have my oldest daughter's weekly school calendar yet, but it is on the computer, so I can go ahead and look it up there. I use my planner as just something that I can go ahead and check in with everything that's going on with our life, and to remind me, the planning itself is what's helpful for me. I don't necessarily use my planner during the week. I don't get up and check it every morning. But just sitting down before the week starts and reminding myself of everything that I have to remember for the week works really well for me. I also just use my planner as sort of functional. I don't use a ton of stickers. I do use some because it's fun and it makes you want to do it more, and it just brightens it up. Makes you excited for different things during the week. So I don't use a ton of decoration. It depends on the week. I will pull out stickers, but it's not my main. I don't cover the entire thing with stickers. I think that's all that you need to know for now, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and be weird and do this on the floor because the lighting is better over here. But the first thing I do is I get out my planner, obviously, and then I use my computer. And then on our fridge, I have these clips. One of them keeps my daughter's preschool stuff. One of them keeps my daughter's first grade stuff. And then we use, as our main calendar, we use Google Calendar. My husband and I share calendars with each other. We have our own calendar, and then we share it to the other person. So when one of us writes something on a calendar, the other one sees it. We also are able to see our community calendar, our town calendar, his EMT and firefighter calendar. Our church has a Google Calendar, and then there are a few other Google Calendars that I subscribe to that help me keep track of things. So that is the main calendar that we use to keep track of things. Like I said, my planner is not my main source of keeping track. It's just something I use to remind myself of what needs to happen. The Google Calendar, obviously, you can get the app on your phone and then put stuff into it on the go, look at it on the go. So that is what I use to remind me of stuff that I need to write down. And then I also will use my computer to check in on the weather for the week. I don't necessarily write down every day's worth of weather, but I do want to check in and just see if something significant is going to happen. A snowstorm or a rainy day, or even just a really nice day. I may make note of that. And then I also go ahead and I grab some stickers and my pins I keep in this little pouch, scissors if I'm going to use washi tape. I don't always use washi tape, but I went ahead and grabbed that this time. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. I went ahead and I added some washi just for the purpose of showing you what I do with my washi. Sometimes I will put a second stripe down here. It just adds fun and color to the page. This one was pretty thick, so I just put it at the top instead of the bottom. And then I went ahead and I took a pen and I wrote the dates on each day. The pins that I use are these Pilot Precise V5 Extra Fine. Sometimes I also will use these Sharpie pins. They are fine point as well. I have not found that these bleed through. So I went through and went ahead and did my daughter's preschool calendar. She has 2 out of the ordinary days this week. On Wednesday, she will be the helper, so we need to additionally remember to take her show and tell item and also snacks for the class. On Friday, she has a field trip, so they are going to the bank and the post office and the library. And so I need to not take her to the preschool. I need to drop her off at the bank, And then they also like them to make sure to wear tennis shoes and their school shirt. When there is something that I extra need to remember, I will use stickers to kind of accentuate those, just as a visual to help me remember. Okay, I went through my daughter's elementary school calendar. The only thing that I really need to remember on there is my sister-in-law plays basketball for high school still, and so it's parents' night on Friday night. The game's at 6, and then on Sunday, I can't find information anywhere. I know we had a sheet sent home from school that I lost, so I'm going to have to look. I'm pretty sure the school is having this thing they do called bingo for books that day. I'll have to check back in on that. So then I moved to our Google Calendar and I put in all of our kids' extracurricular activities. On Monday we have 2 different gymnastics classes for both the girls. On Tuesday, Kate has piano. On Wednesday, I need to go to a ball association meeting, which will be for Lauren's T-ball this summer. On Thursday, she has her second gymnastics class of the week. And then on Saturday, my nephew has a basketball game. Other than that, we don't really have a whole lot else going on, and our weekend is looking open for once. The last thing I went ahead and did was in this notes section, I added a few things for myself. Alright, so I got pulled away from making videos yesterday, but it is the next day. The kids are home. I've gone through their folders, and I realized that my youngest does not have preschool on Monday. There's a funeral at the church where she goes to preschool, so I just went ahead and I put a no school sticker over that. And then I did find out what time this is, so I wrote that in there quickly. So then the next thing I do when I do my weekly plan is to go ahead and do a menu plan. I just usually do a menu for supper. I have been trying to do meal prepping on Sundays for breakfast and lunches. So I just went ahead and went through and wrote down some different things that I want to get done. And then that's pretty much what I do. I'll go more into menu planning and that sort of stuff at a later time. Alright, so there's my weekly plan in my planner. Thanks for joining. See you next time.